In the previous episode of the SK System Strategy course, we talked about the strategy for entering successful trades based on the SK sequence, and we explained in detail how to determine the stop loss and how to determine the take profit based on some rules that I outlined for you in this simple pyramid. If you haven't watched this clip, go back and watch this one, then continue with this one. But I noticed something important, and it's confusing many of my followers. This mess is about setting the take profit successfully and effectively, as in some large time frames. The market often takes too long to reach point C. So today I'm going to talk about this point and give you some solutions and strategies, as well as some strategies and how to calculate your lot size, risk-reward ratio, and so on. The first thing I need to talk about is the risk to reward. I never detailed the risk to reward in the previous section because frankly it was a term that would only confuse followers. And as a simple example, we never got lost in the mazes. Here I have an example of a risk to reward of 1 to 2. 1 to 2 means what? If the take profit is 60 points, this means my stop loss will be half. That is 30 points. This is the meaning of a risk to reward of 1 to 2. 1 to 3 means the take profit is 3 times the stop loss, and so on. This is simply the risk to reward, but remember this term because we will return to it. Secondly, look at this simple example, because many followers enter trades with large lots relative to their capital, and the sign of a professional trader is knowing how to manage their capital, manage risks, and manage their psychology. These are the 3 hardest things in trading, and the rest is easy in trading. Okay? Look at this example. I have an example here of $500. Well, as I said in the previous episode, it's best to risk 1% on each trade. And that's what I'm trying to convey here in this example. Okay, I have $500 as my capital. You take the $500 divided by 100 and it gives you $5. $5. This means the maximum amount you are allowed to lose on each trade you enter. How many trades do you enter each day? I'll tell you later. How many trades and why? Okay, remember with me that 1% is the risk ratio, so $5 is not much out of $500. So I told you that money management is what makes a trader successful. Okay, how? I calculate my lot size. Now based on these 2 points, simply take the risk and divide it by the stop loss. The risk here is 1%, which is $5. I take 5 and divide it by my stop loss, which is 30 points. In this case, as you can see, 5 divided by 30 points gives me my lot size, which I must adhere to in every trade to be respectful of my capital management. Okay, here my lot size is 0.10. So if the market hits my stop loss, in that case, I will have lost 1% of my capital, which is $5 in this trade. The max loss, or the total loss percentage, which if reached, I should exit the market, continue trading on that day, and wait until the next day. The max loss is 4%. What does 4% mean to us now? It's 4 trades. If you lose 4 trades that day, you exit the market. This means the maximum number of trades you can make and enter in a day is 4 trades. Okay, this is for people who day trade, not scalp. Scalping allows a person to enter more than 4 trades because scalping typically yields small profits per trade. Okay, the other rule now that I want to give you in this segment is not to wait on the larger time frames. I'm talking about time frames of 30 minutes and above, or even 15 minutes and above. At these time frames, the market often takes too long to reach point C or even bounce from point BC. Well, your solution is not to place your initial take profit at the 38-20% area. Remember this rule well. With this, you have achieved a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2, as we explained here below. Okay, that's everything regarding this segment. I think I have now provided you with a clear explanation and detail on how to manage your capital and risk without too much talk or anything. If you're interested in trading books, I have a nearly enormous library of trading books that have helped me in my trading career. If you're interested in trading books, please let me know in the comments so I can set up a trading bookshop for you. That's all for this section. I hope I've explained it well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're interested in trading books, stay safe.